The White House says President Biden and Vice President Harris will meet with their national security teams today to receive a situation update and give direction on next steps. They're also set to speak with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. This as President Biden is expected to address the nation about Israel's war on Hamas later today. Let's bring in senior White House correspondent Selena Wang along with ABC's Jay O'Brien on Capitol Hill for more. Selena, what can we expect to hear from President Biden today?
Well, Diane, we should expect the president to reiterate America's rock-solid support for Israel, to condemn these attacks, and to warn others not to exploit the situation. That warning is directed towards enemies of Israel, including Iran. The White House says they do not have direct evidence that Iran was behind these latest attacks from Hamas. However, they do say Iran is broadly complicit for providing decades of military and financial support to Hamas. The president, he has been working the phone, speaking with allies to try and ensure that this does not turn into a broader war. We'll be speaking with Israel's prime minister again later today to discuss next steps. And all of this, Diane, is also threatening to undermine President Biden's foreign policy goals leading into an election year. His administration had been working on a major agreement to normalize relations between Saudi Arabia and Israel, a deal the White House says would lead to peace and stability in the region. But experts telling me that at least for now, that deal is dead.
Jay, this comes as the House is still without a speaker. They can't do anything until they elect a new one. So what's the latest on that?
Yeah, it means they couldn't pass an aid package for Israel if they wanted to. And I've heard from lawmakers who say they very much want to. They want to send Israel more munitions for the Iron Dome, more than the administration can send, and things of that nature. But as you said, the House floor is paralyzed. I talked to Mike McCall, the chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, about exactly what impact that has. Here's what he told me.
The eyes of the world are watching Congress as we don't have a speaker. It's a bit dysfunctional, and I think that projects weakness. We have to elect a speaker immediately.
There can be a speaker elected by the end of the week?
I think, given the events of late, it shows the dire necessity that we have to. We have to do it today. It will be voted on tomorrow.
So House Republicans have said they want a speaker by the end of the week, and Chairman McCall telling me he believes because of that attack on Israel, that is more likely. Diane?
And Selena, we also heard earlier from family members of missing American citizens. Take a look at a quick clip from that.
I want also to speak about the responsibility that the U.S. administration, President Biden, and the Secretary of State Blinken has for the lives of every U.S. citizen that is out there. And they are responsible to bring the U.S. citizens back home safe and sound. We expect nothing less from the U.S. administration and from President Biden.
And these were 4 families that say their 4 family members are U.S. citizens and have been missing, believed to have been taken by Hamas. Selena, what's the latest on the hostage situation?
Well, Diane, the president said he's directed his team to work with their Israeli counterparts on every aspect of this hostage crisis. That includes deploying U.S. experts to help with hostage recovery efforts and sharing U.S. intelligence. The president has said that at least 11 Americans have been killed in Israel, and there are likely Americans that have been taken hostage. The White House does make clear, though, that there are still Americans who are unaccounted for, who are missing. They can't pinpoint the exact number because it keeps on changing, but they are working with the Israeli authorities to gather more information. And you just heard there from one of the family members, and they're emotional, pleading the president to bring back their relatives safely and securely.
All right, Selena Wang, Jay O'Brien, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.